Would we have a VR version? Let's find out. Before anything, welcome to the channel and please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button to make sure you get notified of future releases. Welcome to another exciting episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Today is May 31st, 3 days after May 28th's update that included the Episode 8 IFR that's been really interesting, which had Boeing 747 and a lot of numerous fixes. Now, so far since the announcement of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, we all need to really wonder if or not the VR would be included. There certainly has been some confusion on whether or not they're going to include a VR aspect in this game. First of all, VR is the future. During an interview, about 6 to 7 people from both Microsoft as well as Asobo Studios personally said that they love VR. They also used that and they admitted that VR is definitely the future. The Flight Simulator X was an exciting one that included so many things and is being played till this day by many flight simmers. It was more of a game rather than a simulator. That's also something to really worry about Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Let's be honest guys, it really looks realistic with all the data, with all the weather data, with the ADC, a lot of moving variables. Since the announcement, Microsoft have always proven that they're completely focused on making this the most realistic simulator that's available today. To talk about the VR, we need to really wonder if this is going to be available. They haven't announced it or made anything official yet, including in an interview with Jörg Neumann, who is the developer for Microsoft. While he confirmed that this is definitely down the road, he hasn't confirmed anything that's going to be available yet. When we talk about the graphics with the computer specifications, it's definitely jaw-dropping. The graphics are incredible right outside the box. That includes the scenery, and you really wouldn't have trouble determining if this was real life or a flight sim. With the latest Xbox One X, which is currently one of the most powerful consoles, it still only has a graphics card that some say it's equivalent to a GTX 1060. I believe this is not a perfect comparison, as I believe that the Xbox console has more video RAM, and along with that, the Xbox One X has a CPU that's equivalent to an Intel i3 CPU. So what's this gonna mean for all of us? It basically means that most gaming computers on the market should be able to run this simulator without any issues, at least without the VR. Once you add the VR, you're definitely adding more stress to your system. So you can certainly bet that in order to run this simulator in VR with amazing graphics, mind you, you're gonna need an absolute beast of a computer. Do I suspect that running the sim on VR with less of a PC is feasible or not? Certainly. However, time is gonna tell. In my opinion, I would say that having at least RTX 2070 graphics card or equivalent can be necessary to power this simulator with a VR. We all need to understand that VR is basically a maybe at this point. We really need to applaud Microsoft here because this is the next generation flight simulator that uses Bing Maps data and ML to build 3D models of real satellite data. Online mode is going to use Azure to get real satellite data and procedurally generate the geometry locally, but you can cache data too. So with a ton of bells and whistles, multiplayer, live weather data, realistic cloud layers, simulating humidity and pollution, cloud formation, realistic day-night cycles, improved physics, improved support for cock builders, etc. is definitely going to bring more hope to flight simmers whether or not we would have this VR edition. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for future updates. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already.